so pointless, seriously. It's Christmas Eve. Hope you have a good one. And I'm done. Spoiler alert, she wasn't done. So we'll see more in just a second. But Jessica replies this to DK's reply that shows a lot of respect. He said this: Ninja did a lot of big things for people, especially for people who won't understand behind scenes like Power Move to Mixer to help other streamers with contracts. He's a great player and a great streamer. But I'm done. So you can see DK respects Ninja but doesn't appreciate Ninja trying to silence him. And I get that. I don't think Ninja even thinks that he was trying to silence anyone, but that's how it's being interpreted. And it's not only coming across as disrespectful to DK, but then anytime DK tries to tweet or have an opinion out, it's met with a bunch of Ninja followers who replied negatively to him. A Ninja fan just an hour ago told me to get cancer and die, and that was only from what I said on my tweet, and it wasn't even that bad. So don't think it's people that are just like respectfully saying to stop. These are kids wishing death threats, and I think that kid's account actually got suspended. Either way, I thought this was over when I saw the tweet, but I didn't know about this. DK live on stream. Just, I can't even explain it. Just hear it for yourself.
Bro, I mean, like, I blocked Ninja so he just doesn't bother me. You know what I mean? Like, you don't have to read my tweet anymore, nigga. I did you a favor, bro. I did you a favor. It must hurt. It must be tough to get blocked. You a Ninja, you know what I'm saying? Wonder what that feels like. Not everybody's gonna kiss you, buddy. Now you don't gotta read my tweets. You don't gotta complain about me anymore. Next time you make a video about me, at me. Till then, just take a seat. When Ninja's ready to box at the first stream event, let me know. I'll unblock him, and then we'll get it going. Listen, guys, let me tell you something real quick why I blocked Ninja. And this is like, usually blocking people is people block because like they're harassing them. But here's the truth, guys. I want to post things freely without an army of 10-year-olds harassing me because I have to. Okay? So Ninja got blocked because I don't want to post something that I don't like or dislike and have him whine about it and have his little posse of like get heated and triggered. You know what I'm saying? That is the reason I blocked Ninja. Period. And that's a good reason in my opinion. Ninja's a good streamer, he's a good player. I got nothing bad to say about that, you know what I'm saying? I'm being real. But I really don't want nothing to do with him. And I know people will be like, well, what are you talking about? It's relevant right now, you know? We're going to be talking about it. This is the reason I blocked Ninja. It wasn't because of my care or oh, it's okay if lady gets involved. I mean, she wants to protect me. You want to defend your life. I don't
So, like I said, there are no words to describe how hard Dakota was coming at Ninja. I don't think we've ever heard anybody talk to Ninja like this. When you guys hear this, I'm sure you're just like, whoa, this went way too far. And maybe it did. But a lot of us can understand where Dakota was coming from. We saw the same thing here back when Rhino Crunch called Dakota out one time like 2 years ago, and he destroyed Rhino, basically ending his entire YouTube career. Because Rhino Crunch, he just stopped making videos for like the next year, and he never really came back to it. I'm sure Rhino's still doing well, whatever he's doing. But the point is, DK will not take any disrespect. He won't. Again, you can love that, you can hate that, you won't take it. And a lot of us respect him for that. Did he take it a little too far? Maybe. I don't know, but we need content creators that will stand up for themselves in this culture where everybody's just afraid to say anything. Whether you think so or not, he felt like Ninja was trying to shut him down. Hopefully that makes sense why this seems so intense. But still, if you think Dakota's went too far, that's fine. You have every right to think that. That's actually kind of funny what DK is saying. He'll step into the ring and box with Ninja. I would no doubt pay big money to watch that. Side note though, TSM Hamlin's dropping tweets too saying, oh, Dakota's acting up. He's trying to cut me out of a boxing match. Oh, now I'm finna act up. And DK replying, I'm ready. But check Hamlin's here, kind of telling everyone how scary messing with Dakota can be. Take a look.
But with him, he thought that action like that. Okay, let's get it back to the chat. Like Dakota don't talk much. Dakota don't talk much, but when he talks, that's scary, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like,
well.
Dakota that one friend you wrote, and he been. Okay, don't interrupt me with roasting. Okay? Look, Dakota that one dude you wrote, until one day he be like, Ninja to stay in his own lane. I'm kind of upset. Dakota's kind of kicking me out of my boxing match, bro. Now I gotta start drama. Hey, Ninja.
Now, Hammonds is right. He only speaks up when he has to. But even Corinna, who you guys may know for Tifa, you may know her from YouTube, and of course she's a big name in the community, she called out Ninja with what happened to keeping it positive in your whole speech. I guess petty doesn't fall into that category, huh? And what she is saying is petty is Ninja tweeting out that he had been blocked in the first place, which honestly, I don't know if I would call that petty. Ninja was just tweeting and not saying anything by it, I don't think, besides the fact that, you know, it just happened. But Ninja replied to her saying, well, the positivity was talking about gaming and criticism to improve the games, not really pertaining to trolling people who I thought were friends on Twitter. But thank you for insulting me. Merry Christmas to you and Turner. Big time high road reply and good call, not engaging on a back and forth, or at least he's trying not to, since he already has enough on his hands right now. But even fans are replying to this message, tries to act like a nice guy. So Ninja is just taking it from all sides right now, and I really don't think he deserves it fully. I think just him and DK need to just handle their stuff. No clue why Corinna is replying, but she said again to Ninja, no one's trying to insult you. I'm just saying, if you're going to spread positivity, you should spread it in all aspects. Ninja replying again, and probably just saying again, I thought DK was my friend, so was a little hurt and taken back by how he is handling everything. Don't think I was being negative. Again, well said. I'm not sure how Corinna even got into all this in the first place, but she replies yet again, adding, we know you for being petty, and that's okay. Just some constructive criticism for you. Like, I can't help but laugh because she is so sure Ninja has, like, this extra reason to have tweeted that, but he's just like, no, that's not the case. But, like, who knows? Tell me if you guys think Corinna is right here and Ninja is just being petty. I don't know. I don't see it, but maybe I'm wrong. And even Daquan tweeted about all this, just now saying, when we wake up to drama, but you're cool with everybody involved. And a Baby Yoda that I don't think I can ever get tired of. But, yeah, that has to be a hard place for him to be in, especially since he's getting hurt. But Tifu seems to be taking it not so seriously. Maybe this is serious. I don't know. Posting yet again Ninja shoe pic with the little kid's Hot Wheels shoes. Which, let's be real, that's honestly a hilarious picture, whether you like Ninja shoes or not. But Ninja didn't think it was that funny. Just in one bag originally. So I actually do feel bad for Ninja at this point because everything's just kind of like piling on. I mean, he is kind of an easy target since he's the most known figure in Fortnite. Probably all of gaming. So he already has a target on his back. And I don't think Ninja, I'm going to say it now, I don't think he meant anything by this. But that might be part of the problem too, is he doesn't know wrong with telling others how to act and what to say. That's what everybody's saying, well, maybe Ninja is just suggesting it. He's not forcing people to stop saying negative things about Fortnite, but his fans now are. And that's DK's problem with all this, that even if Ninja isn't personally responding to every single one of DK's tweets, the damage is done, and it now has to be dealt with. One of the things that will escalate this problem, though, and make it much worse, is that all these other pros and bigger names in the community getting involved in stoking the fire instead of just letting these two men deal with it. But remember, when I said we'll hear more from Ninja's wife Jess, well, she replied to Tifu's shoe tweet with, lol, people made fun of Yeezys too. Pretty sure Adidas knows what they're doing, but the sales will show. Just can't really take this seriously since Tifu has no shoe contract. Let's compare then. Ouch, and Tifu might just be joking, but Jessica's not going to hear any disrespect to her husband, and respect to her for that. My wife would probably do the same, but she even said Dakotas continues to call Tyler names and turn this stuff into unnecessary drama. The minute he blocked him, we can't have a conversation unless we do it publicly. That's actually a good point, by the way. Yeah, I called him butthurt, emotional, upset. I like butthurt for the comedic value.
One more I'm gonna do it.
You are not the ones talking about Dakotas.
Feel sleepy?
So whether or not you agree with either side, the hate is coming hot from one side. I'm just stating facts. So wow, you're kind of on Ninja's side in all this. Yes, but if you're on DK's side, you're probably wondering, I should just adding fuel to the fire. But you know what? That's it for me. I think we're gonna end it here. Shout out to some of you guys who replied to my tweet asking if you were to title a video about Ninja and Dakota's feud, what would you call it? Let's see how you guys do. We got DK punches Ninja in the face, Ninja runs to his mom, cries out loud. That's some easy clicks right there. Luke the Notable said, I fought on Twitter 100 times, and this is what happened. Pro Hennis, this guy's a natural at this, said, Ninja blocks Dakotas for trashing Fortnite. Unbelievable. Never before seen footage. Click here. I really should have went with this one, but anyways, guys, no video. Someone yours, but I might but just be on the lookout, guys, for
me, this is a really important part of the season. Because up to this point, we're still trying to kind of figure some teams out. There's some injury issues, things like that. But once we get to this part of the year, we have a much better understanding of what each of these teams around the league are about. And this is the part of the year where teams really begin to separate themselves. And it all begins with these Christmas Day games if you're watching it see what happens to actually how the Christmas Day plays. Because players absolutely take these games more seriously than they do a typical regular season game, which gives you a better insight into what they're actually going to look like later in the season and in the first season. So in today's video, we're going to be talking about a couple of things that we learned about a handful of teams on Christmas Day in the NBA. So for me, there's really only 2 games to talk about here because the other 3 were pretty weird. Boston and Toronto began the day, and both of those games are just so beat up injury-wise that there's not a ton to be able to bring from that game. Like Toronto played without Siakam, Boston played without Marcus Smart. These teams have with other injury issues outside of that as well. So unfortunately, even though that game was entertaining at times, there's not as much to gain from it as there would have been had both teams been healthy. And then the Golden State and the Houston game was just such a strange game. The fact that the Rockets ended up losing that to a completely depleted Golden State roster, and then you've got Denver and New Orleans as well in the late game, at least for me, my time. And again, it's a pretty big upset. The Pelicans ended up defeating the Nuggets. So there's not a ton to look at there. But the other 2 games, Clippers, Lakers, and Bucks victories are what I want to talk about. Let's start off with Lakers Clippers. And for me, by far the biggest these are the 2 best teams in the league when healthy. Both these teams came in relatively healthy. Most of the guys were playing at 100%. And through the first 3 quarters, it looked like the best basketball that I've seen. And again, I just feel like these are absolutely the 2 best teams. The Clippers have just a ton of depth around their 2 guards and Kawhi and Paul George to the point where they're not relying on them as much in terms of usage, but they're still producing at a very high rate. And they have other guys like Lou Williams, Chris Carroll, and Andrew Shannon that they can rely on the offensive end, and then they have some complementary options defensively, whether it be Patrick Beverley or Will Parker. But on the other hand, the Lakers are built completely different. They basically have LeBron and Anthony Davis, and if those 2 guys are not initiating the offense, they don't have a very good chance to score on a given possession unless you happen to be Kyle Kuzma in the first half of yesterday's game. And then you've got all these other semi-role players around them that can kind of defend and kind of shoot. But that team is entirely built upon the success of LeBron James in his game. And so it was really interesting to see those 2 contrasting styles, both in terms of how they play, but also in terms of how their rosters are constructed, because the last time that they played on opening night, Paul George didn't end up playing. But now having watched these 2 teams,
This is the new Next Minute. Hey Google, play Sirius XM.
I think this has to be our Western Conference Finals matchup at the end of the year. If both these teams stay healthy. Having watched so many other games throughout the year, I just don't see teams that have the same kind of feeling that these 2 do when they're running at 100%. This is a bit of a change of pace for me because before the season, I was all over the Clippers bandwagon. I was saying that I think they're the best team in the league. I still think they're the best team in the league, and I think they at least should be the title favorites. But I wasn't as high on the Lakers, but having watched them to this point, it's pretty undeniable. Even though they're in the midst of a losing streak at the moment, they've been close in most of those games. LeBron and AD have missed some time in some of those games. As long as they're actually healthy, I think this is definitely our Western Conference Finals matchup. In terms of them being the 2 best teams in the league, I do believe that to be true, which may have been proven a bit further by the Bucks' big loss yesterday. And we'll talk about that game a little bit later. And maybe you could start to have some noise about, how well the Sixers are playing lately, at least as of yesterday, and maybe they're one of the best teams in the league. For me, when healthy, I just don't think they're a team that can match with the Clippers and Lakers to do on a night-to-night basis. Having said that, there are some issues for both teams. Once we got later in the 4th quarter, the touchdown offense was not great for either team. And I think that's going to happen when you have rosters that are so much different than they were last year. Like, these guys have only played, 30, 35 games with this roster because so much has changed for them based on how they played last year. So the touchdown stuff was a little bit ugly. The Lakers basically just force-fed Anthony Davis and then decided to run some LeBron stuff later on, which is what they're going to do for the most part. But it just seemed like the other guys on the floor weren't super comfortable with where to go and what to do in those scenarios. And then the Clippers had Lou Williams out there, but Kawhi was playing a good game. Paul George had stepped it up in the second half, and it didn't look like they 100% knew who their guy was at that point once we got the touchdowns. So those are going to be some interesting things to watch. But the other point that I have in terms of issues on the Clippers side, if they get into a Western Conference Final Series with the Lakers, they don't have a home game in that series. And I understand that yesterday technically was a home game for the Lakers, so maybe there's going to be a little bit more energy for them. The floor has the Lakers logo. But even in a game in which the Clippers have a home game technically, the energy in that building is just so much more behind the Lakers that I don't see any way that the Clippers are going to have any kind of home court advantage in a 7-game series. It is a really unique situation because a lot of times in the postseason, home court and things like that plays a pretty big role because role players typically play better at home, and if that's at home, you have the momentum of the crowd behind you, so you have to call timeout. And the Clippers just aren't going to have that. And in a series that is probably going to be on the margin, they're close if we get to that point.
If it's more than $40 a day, like you're getting there. Then you see happy birthday, mommy. Put me in bed half. Put me in bed half.
I don't know why he didn't put back the rest immediately. For whatever reason, he decided to.
Or if it's more than 10, I should be 20.
And Patrick Beverley deflects it. And my issue here is that every single time that happens, during the rest of the game, when it's not under 2 minutes left in the fourth quarter,
Let's count
that
the money,
ball
okay, baby?
is Lakers ball, right? Like you deflect it, and it's Lakers ball.
You fell
Whether
asleep
it's the
last
guy driving to
night.
the rim and you knock
Yeah,
out his
because
hands,
I'm so
or the basket,
sleepy.
you knock out his hands,
No,
or
you
in this
drink
case, when you
too
knock out his
much.
hands as he's
We
attempting
did
to
it so
jump
fast,
shot.
huh?
Every single
Good job, man. Good
that
job.
is called out
You're
of
so
bounds.
good.
All the players that push the basketball
yeah,
out of bounds,
20.
whether
You
you can
finished it
super
already?
slow it
No.
and look and see,
Then you have another
LeBron
20.
I
does
didn't even
last
use it.
every single time for the rest of the game, consistently is
Right,
ball
baby.
out of bounds off the guy that deflected it out of
How
bounds.
much money you have?
But in this scenario, and again, this is like the second or third time I can remember this happening, for whatever reason, we decided to look at it in super slow-mo, and technically it's the right call, because if you're going off of who touched it last, LeBron definitely touched the ball last. But that's not how it's called ever, right? Like that, it doesn't make any sense to have things called wildly different at the end of a game compared to the other 99% of the game. And I don't want to harp on this too much, but I guess what I'm saying is we're not going to replay every single out-of-bounds call throughout the game, right? Like if you want to say that's the right call, then you should want the right call to be made throughout the game, and we're not going to replay every single out-of-bounds play when the guy, pokes out somebody's hands. So why don't we just say, okay, we understand that, yes, technically that is the right call when off LeBron, but what Mike Breen was saying on the broadcast about how Beverly was the one that initiated the ball going out of bounds, why isn't that the rule? Right? Like LeBron is just standing there with a basketball, or he's about to shoot a shot, or whatever the situation is, and Beverly pokes the ball out of his hand. That should always be out off Patrick Beverly. LeBron did nothing to make that basketball go out of bounds. He's just holding it. And yes, maybe it brushed his hand, 0.3 of a second after it left Patrick Beverly's fingertips. But let's just make it consistent with the rest of the game and just say, if you force the ball out of bounds,
Yeah.
it's off of you. Even if you don't replay and say off them, just make it simple so it's consistent. Okay, with that rant out of the way, let's move on
Where's our
to
gift?
Sixers
Where's my
Bucks.
gift?
And this was a game that, I'll be completely honest, really surprised me. I like Milwaukee going into this game. I thought that, they just had more momentum. Philly was still trying to figure out who they are and what kind of team they want to be.
From Daddy.
And this basically went completely the
How much
opposite
did I
way
have?
of how I thought it would. Giannis didn't have a great
That's
game. He was
okay.
0 for 7 from 3.
You cannot hold on to
points
them.
in the game, which is a rarity
Because
for him.
I know what you're gonna
And
do,
Philly
and you
just
can't
shot the
trick
lights out. They
me.
were 21 for 44 from
What
3.
will I do?
You're gonna spend it at great.
Because
No.
my first thought when I
I
looked at
have my
that
money
is,
in Great
okay, that's
I
not
don't know.
really
Bangko, Daddy.
consistent with how Philly plays for most of the season.
Ikaw,
They're not making
na.
23
Okay,
in very
you
good games at all.
Sabi
So
mo,
this is
check
kind of
mo.
an
Pwede
outlier, right?
running in
You have 3K points?
May
And the Bucks are
pangkarakal-sakit
in the
doon.
bottom third, and
Drivers
in
like
fact,
how?
already the bottom 2 of the entire league in
You
the
got
3-point
3.2?
attempt make and
I got
percentage
the
stats
same,
in terms of their
same.
opponents. Like when you go on Basketball
I
Reference,
have
it'll
like
show you
3.28.
three-pointers attempted, three-pointers made, and three-pointer percentage against that team, and the Bucks are
But you're gonna have more
in that
points at the end of the
category,
day. I
which
already
is
knew
surprising for a team that has a record
I'm not
as
gonna
good
be on
as they do, because
PlayStation.
typically the recipe for them, as well as a lot of other good teams around the league over the past couple of years, is make a lot of threes.
Oh, what's it
force the
called?
other team to make a lot of
Here,
threes,
here,
shoot
here.
a lot of
Here it is, here it is.
So, nothing like that. The right call to be made, deflected out of bounds.
But in this scenario, and again, this is like the second or third time I can remember this happening, for whatever reason, we decided to look at it in super slow-mo, and technically it's the right call, because if you're going off of who touched it last, LeBron definitely touched the ball last. But that's not how it's called ever, right? Like, that, it doesn't make any sense to have things called wildly different at the end of a game compared to the other 99% of...
He paid the ref.
I guess what I'm saying is, we're not going to replay every single out-of-bounds call throughout the game, right?
I said it was off LeBron's fingertip, even though it was, but that's not how it's called. It's because LeBron did nothing to touch it, so it should be off Patrick Beverly.
It do not matter. Clippers was still when Clippers was still when it do not
No, but
matter.
what's it called? He said if he would have a Lakers Clippers in the Western Conference, he'd say he'd pick the Lakers because of just a home court advantage. Bro, and I think, what's it called? Kuzma, or if we get Drew Holiday, I heard.
Trash.
Drew Holiday? Bro, if we get Drew Holiday, that would fit, bruh. The Clip.
Kuzma like Kyla, bro.
No, what's it called? The projected thing is Kuzma, Talen Horton, and a second for Drew Holiday.
Yeah,
So then we'd give the Pelicans all of our futures.
yeah, bro. If you give Kuzma away, bro. Trash. Your team.
No, I want to give Kuzma away.
Bro, he
I wanna-
literally carried your squad.
Nah, AD did. Kuzma, bro, he could have done better, but freaking our coach decided to bench him in the fourth. Wait, did he say yes?
Caruso.
Wait, what's it called? Did the clan say yes? Or did they leave? Okay, I guess that is, what did I get you? Okay, that means I gift you nothing.
Bro, you said the emo.
What the heck, why are we playing duo arena? I'm not losing all my points.
Yeah, that's fine, yeah. 1v1 me, idiot.
Bruh. I still freaking like this. No. Am I in your lobby? I'm gonna buy the new pickaxe. I'm gonna buy Ray's quarter stuff.
Then you should want the right call to be made throughout the game, and we're not going to replay every single out-of-bounds play when a guy, pokes it out of somebody's hand. So why don't we just say, okay, we understand that, yes, technically that is the right call, it went off LeBron, but what Mike Breen was saying on the broadcast about how Beverly was the one that initiated the ball going out of bounds, why isn't that the rule, right? Like, LeBron is just standing there with a basketball, or he's about to shoot a shot, or whatever the situation is, and Beverly pokes the ball out of his hands. That should always be out off Patrick Beverly. LeBron did nothing to make that basketball go out of bounds. He's just holding it. And yes, maybe it brushed his hand, 0.3 of a second after it left Patrick Beverly's fingertips. But let's just make it consistent with the rest of the game and just say, if you force the ball out of bounds, it's off of you. Even when you can go and replay and say it's off them, just make it simple so it's consistent with the rest of the game. Okay, with that rant out of the way, let's move on to Sixers-Bucks. And this was a game that, I'll be completely honest, really surprised me. I like Milwaukee going into this game. I thought that, they just had more momentum. Who they are and what kind of team they want to be. And this basically what completely
Yo, got the
opposite
OG
way
pickaxe.
of how I thought it would. Giannis didn't have a great
Yo,
game. He was
no,
over 7
change
from
it
3.
back.
Had less than 20 points in the game, which is a rarity for him.
I had the
and Philly just
OG
shot the lights out.
pickaxe.
They were 21 for 44 from 3. Which is a really interesting statistic, because my first thought when I look at that is, okay, that's not really consistent with how Philly plays for most of the season. They're not making 23s in very many games at all, so this is just kind of an outlier, right? But then I look into it, and the Bucks are in the bottom third, and in 2 of these categories, the bottom 2 of the entire league in the three-point attempt make and percentage stats in terms of their opponents. Like when you go on Basketball Reference, it'll show you 3-pointers attempted, 3-pointers made, and 3-pointer percentage against that team, and the Bucks are awful in that category, which is really surprising for a team that has a record as good as they do, because typically the recipe for them, as well as a lot of other good teams around the league over the past couple of years, is make a lot of threes, force the other team to make a lot of, or to shoot a lot of mid-range jumpers, and then get to the rim a lot and have good rim protection. But that's not happening for them, and so that was just a really interesting thing that honestly I wasn't aware of until yesterday's game.
They only won by
back to the game
11
itself,
when they had like a
Philly shot the lights out, and
lead.
the big takeaway for me is we actually
And like
know that this
when
is
there was like 2 minutes in the
possible
fourth, there was
for
a
them, right?
9
Like we know that the ceiling is there. We always knew that
And
this
they
was a
weren't
talented
even
group
playing
if they could
Giannis
ever
because he
figure
was
it out.
playing that bad.
Ideally the most talented team in the entire Eastern Conference from top to bottom, certainly in terms of their starting lineup. But now we've actually seen an instance of them playing extremely well against a really good team, a team that had only lost a handful of games up to this point. And now we know that it's there, and now I want to see it more consistently. And that was kind of the battle between these two teams, was the consistency of Milwaukee, a team that comes out most nights and is just simply better than the other team. And then you've got a team in Philly that has
He
just
said
such a higher
like it was
ceiling,
the
but doesn't
weirdest
consistently
game.
show
The
it.
reason
And
they
yesterday
only
they showed
won
it.
is
This is a
because
team in Philadelphia
Westbrook
that's going
decided to
play
take
outstanding
32
defense
shots.
when they're locked in. They have 5 really good defenders, whether it be at the rim,
And
on the
Harden,
perimeter, switching, whatever
bro,
it is. They have a ton of very
shoot 32
versatile,
shots
really
to
good
score
defensive players,
31.
specifically in that starting lineup. So once we get to the postseason, they're going to be able to guard and they're going to be able to rebound. But if they can score the ball like this and mostly shoot the ball like this, they had 5 guys that made 3 or more threes. No team in the Eastern Conference is beating them. As much as I have issues with their fit and the Ben Simmons, Joel Embiid thing, which I'm sure I'll talk about in the video at some point, there's no team in the East that's going to be able to deal with these guys when they're shooting the ball like this. And that was essentially my takeaway. And maybe, you know, if they can figure this out, right, like if they can find this gear, they don't even have to find it consistently during the regular season, but if they can figure out how to make this work in the postseason, then they're going to be in the NBA final. So they have that defensive potential, they have the shooting potential that they showed yesterday. How often are we going to see that moving forward? I'm not sure, but I'm really excited and interested to find out. And that probably was my biggest takeaway of all of Christmas Day. We knew the Lakers were good, we knew the Clippers were good, but how well Philly played yesterday, I think, was definitely the story of the day. But that is going to be the end of today's video, and I thank you all very much for watching. Once again, my name is Tucker. If you missed any of my previous videos, then be sure to check out the boxes on the screen. Thanks again, and I'll see you all next time.
Hydron harpoons are a little too open. Bruh, no way, I'm not dying.
What's up, guys? Mike here, and today we are talking about the
But you do not know how to do it.
NBA season this year, which means, of course, this list includes my man, Derrick Rose, so I am very excited to show you guys this. Before we jump in, though, I do want to say I am giving away 5 pairs of shoes on my Instagram.
Hydron harpoon is the most OP thing ever.
So if you do want to join that giveaway, the link is going to be down below in the description, or just go to my Instagram at MikeForZemba. And then all you have to do is follow
Bro,
me
the
on
road
Instagram
class
if
shoes
you're
you won yet?
like the post and tag 3 of your friends in the comments.
Road class,
Also,
the
the
big
giveaway
shoes you
is
won
ending
yet?
on December 24th on Christmas Eve, and all I've got to say is good luck, guys, and now let's jump into number 7.
I know,
Derrick
but
Rose,
imagine though.
aka Tommy. As Isaiah Thomas said, quote, "The thing I love about Derrick Rose is his competitiveness and perseverance." And it just seemed like not too long ago, Derrick Rose's NBA career was out for the count. Injuries had overtaken him, and in 2017, he was cut from the Cleveland Cavaliers after just 16 games. Now, you can say what you want about that Cavaliers situation, but in my opinion, I just don't think he fit into that roster. So, with an uncertain future, Minnesota did give him one more chance, and Derrick Rose showed why he is a legend with a stellar string of performances for the Timberwolves last season that included an out-of-nowhere 50 game. This game had Derrick Rose in tears, it had me in tears, it had, you know what, if you weren't crying, I'm not sure you have any emotion. Anyway, Derrick Rose was scheduled to be an unrestricted free agent last year, and so the question remained, was this a feel-good story one-time performance, or was Derrick Rose back? Because yes, Derrick was impressive, but we had yet to see whether this momentum would continue. Then the Detroit Pistons signed him to a multi-year contract, and it soon became clear that this momentum was only going forward. As stated before, Isaiah Thomas is already giving him praise, and then
Derrick has 15 in the fourth. Final 10 seconds. Tie ball game in New Orleans. Derrick with the drive. Over Holiday. Hits it, and time runs out.
And right
after the game winner, he was interviewed and made sure to let everyone know, quote, you gotta love it. You gotta love it. I mean, the man is the youngest MVP in NBA history.
Drop your hook pretty good.
A ridiculous amount of adversity and struggles and obstacles to get back to where he is today. And as for the stats, well, he's averaging a career-high 52.1% on two-point shots, and he's even averaging the most assists per game he's had since the 2012 season. It is also clear that the Pistons are being very careful with D Rose, as he's only averaging 24.2 minutes per game. But when you look at his per 36 numbers, he's averaging 24.8 points, 9.1 assists, and 3.2 rebounds. Compare that to his MVP season, where he averaged 24.1 points, 7.4 assists, and 3.9 rebounds per 36 minutes, and you can see the man is back. I could not be happier for him. He deserves all this. Derrick Rose, just keep it up. We all want to see you succeed. Number 6, Gordon Hayward. Although many people did expect Gordon Hayward to have a positive impact on the Boston Celtics this season, I am not too sure that him getting back to his near prime in Utah was expected by anyone, as Hayward has been absolutely on fire to start the season and has helped put Boston right in the
can't beat me in the box fight, so I know I'm in the box.
Because although he did miss a month starting on November 9th, he has also come back recently and is still looking solid. And when we look at the overall picture here, in the 11 games he has played this year, Hayward is averaging a ridiculous 55.6% shooting from the field and a career-high 6.1 rebounds per game. He is also averaging an impressive 17.5 points per game, despite the fact that in many games...
Well, that's not how you do it.
...behind Kemba, Jason Tatum, and Jaylen Brown. So, yes, he has dealt with injuries in the past, and yes, he has dealt with some injuries recently, but the athleticism we saw in Utah is starting to come back to light, and Gordon's impact can directly be seen by the 8-3 record Boston has when Hayward is playing. So, if Gordon Hayward does remain healthy and continues to get even better, I think we are going to see a very entertaining Boston Celtics versus Milwaukee Bucks Eastern Conference Finals series in the playoffs. Number 5, Kristaps Porzingis. Last season, Kristaps Porzingis could not do any time on the floor, so his year was basically defined by the off-court drama that
Celtics will win. There will be Celtics Lakers in the finals.
And because the Mavericks were not that successful overall in the season, there were a lot of questions about the team this year. Not many people had them making the playoffs. However, everyone...
No way.
Kristaps, and as we have seen, this pairing has paid off big time. It is clear that Porzingis has helped turn Dallas around and have his play confidence play perfect. And because of this, in an absolutely shocking turn of events, the Mavericks are sitting as the 3rd seed in the Western Conference. So while yes, Luka is looking like the greatest 20-year-old basketball player of all time, comment down below if you disagree.
Alright, can you start box up? Let me try to do that. Box up. You don't even know how to do it. Let me show you how to do it. Box up. What is those? That's how you do it. Box up again? Yeah, let me show you. Stay in that box. That's how you do it. That's how you do it. Tap it. So you have the wall this here, right? And then you go box and... Shut up.
I don't think there's ever been a maxed out player like that.
I said it's
So again, for a player like this, you've got to and man, Dallas is going to be so good in the future. I mean, they've got Luka and Porzingis for years to come. This team is there. Ben McLemore. It might be hard.
Ben McLemore was on. He was like the best player on the roster.
And that is not all. LeBron James even had this to say on Twitter. They sleeping on Ben McLemore. Just watch. That was not his greatest day, as everyone seems to remain asleep throughout the early parts of Ben McLemore's career. Then, after playing just 19 games last year, he was cut by the Sacramento Kings, which seems like a death sentence at the time. And honestly, I thought we would see Ben popping up maybe in China or at your local McDonald's. You know, anything really could have happened. However, the Houston Rockets did decide.
Oh, how is that yours? Just reload my shotgun now.
He scored 28 points against the Toronto Raptors, 27 points against the Phoenix Suns, and is now averaging 16.5 points per game in the month of December. Again, this is one of the craziest comebacks I've ever seen. I thought this man was not NBA ready, but
You're not
he
gonna
is
do it?
definitely proving all of your haters wrong. I will include myself in that. As for advantage,
Bro, you can't even do it still.
going out there playing, I love Will Thomas. And at the end of the day, you don't have confidence in yourself as a basketball player. You are completely screwed yourself.
I literally stopped loading my wall.
Now playing in a system where he's able to spot and shoot a lot more instead of independent both offense and defense. And I am happy, man. Even though I again did numbers for Isaiah Thomas. The past couple of years have been rough for Isaiah Thomas. Since being an All-Star and an MVP candidate for the Celtics, that Isaiah's NBA career completely fallen apart and things were getting
Whoa. That's right. Boom. Shut up. You never beat me about that. You're so bad. You're so bad. I'll see you in the next one. Bet.
Worse than any other team. Which meant if there was ever an opportunity for Isaiah to make a comeback, it was here. And let's let it be known, Isaiah Thomas is back. Maybe not exactly to his MVP form, but after completing 2018,
Same. I've won 2 games in a row now.
If you look at Isaiah's first 36 numbers, the man is averaging 90.
I did. Yeah, I have. And earlier in the season. It's on my official account.
He has had to come back with adversity. He has had to deal with the fact that all the people who loved him suddenly were hating on him. And now he is playing again at a pretty solid NBA level. So while he is not an all-star...
Listen, we all know Mr. Lamar Jackson is talented. I mean...
Here's Lamar on a run.
Oh, he broke his ankle.
Yeah, obviously. But all this didn't just start in the NFL. My dog has been balling, bro. It's crazy.
What is Zion is a good chance to get the token. So there we go. I think I missed it, haven't I? Oh no. Okay, that's good. We're right in the middle. We're doing good.
Do you want Zion? You think Zion's the best player?
That way, we're good. That is... It's either MP or David Thompson.
I'm waiting for server, waiting.
Again, I don't mind whichever one that is. Yeah, that's the Pink Diamond. That's David Thompson. That's not bad. That is not bad. I'm guessing his price is very, very low. So, I'm guessing he does not go for anything anymore. Again, I would have rather got Zion Williamson than David Thompson. Or Wilt would have been the preference, because I definitely would have used Will Chamberlain, but like a Pink Diamond is not going to be bad at all.
Did you see the super chat?
Especially if I can get, say, even 20k MP from him. Okay, so he's more than 21k, so obviously he's not as much as the MP. 23,300. Okay, I've obviously gone way over. Okay, so I'm gonna turn 25k my prediction. 24.5k. I'm guessing one of my Devin Harris went unsold. Yeah. I came back to the auction. Okay, so we are going to...
That is not no. Wait, how much people in the game?
I care less about...
79.
What's your buzz? Take it. Oh.
Yep, have a great time.
I haven't even any stuff that you don't know about.
Goodbye, have a great time.
I'm winning this game.
Attack!
You saw that? You saw that? That's cat.
Bro, how much points even left?
3.2505. Oh, Oh, but after this game, I'm about to have 3.4 though. Ooh.
Okay, that's
Bruh. Wait, so what do you have? What do you have? What do you have? What's your thing? Dang, that's trash. That's your GPA? Oh, feels bad.
No, I said my points.
Bro, that's your GPA, bro. Feels bad. Wait, for those of you have all the money for A's, right? I have that.
What there's on my home spot?
L.
Yeah, the snowflake.
Not me. Can't be me because I don't have this account in season 2. Shuffle with the Mac in a vocal circle.
Blue chest, come on.
A pistol. Yo, you're right next to me. What the? Bro, why are you? Let's go. I was about to land there too. You died with the purple attack. Bruh, imagine dying already.
Bro, imagine not being in Division 7.
You're not in Division 7.
You're not in Division 7 either.
So what is your point here?
That you're trash.
But then that means you're also trash. What?
Because according to my calculation, my name is LeBron James.
Okay,
Bro, I got a 4th place, a 2nd place, another 2nd place, a win, and then another 2nd place, and now I'm gonna get it, and then I get last place.
because you're trash.
Look who like got 1,000 points in one day.
That was me. I also did that.
Who has made it to 3,000 points 2 times?
Oh yeah, that was me. Yeah, I dipped to 2.8 and then I went back to 3,000.
I did till 2.1.
That just is making you sound so bad.
And then now I got 900. Oh shit! I just yeeted my mini.
Your mini? What?
I'm so good at Fortnite. These shit
Oh my! Someone's at Slip Truck. I'm dead.
and they're not good.
I died. Let's play 2K.
Let's go. I get into like people with only 80 people.
So you thought, kid? I'm on the Fortnite guy. Go, you go.
Like people, 80 people, like 80 people in lobbies. Shoo. Who's watching my stream? Really wrong. I did on myself. Hello? I just broke my pillow with a chocolate and a sugar bitch. With the race, huh? I hit a case. Dang on my side, man, I don't give laces. Races on my maces, and I hit a cases. Traces on my chases might make a maces. Laces on your places because you are racist. You already know my name is Maces. Mason Plumley with the 3. Andros the bot, man, I pull up and I pee. Gang on my rock and I hit it with a 3. Ruben 1 through 1, 1, 2, 2, cat 6, 9. In the rhymes, you already know I got all my blinds. Call me YNW, B slime. Oh shoot, this guy's the Mako glider. Yeah. Wait, what? Getting all the black chocolate included. That's fruit and I
My mom is rich. Hello? I'm back. Playing arena solo. Why do my is a home? Too bad. Jigglypuffs. Hello? I'm not autistic. Jigglypuffs. Jigglypuffs. Gang on me with them Jigglypuffs. Jigglypuffs. Arena Souls, run again. 5, 4, 6, 5, 8. I'm gonna get 4K, cause I'm at 4.0. Gonna get 4K, cause I'm 4.0. Psych, I am 4.5. I am 4.5. No, it's all A+, I think. Bruh, I'm gonna get the 4.5. Bruh, happy Easter, bro. Happy Easter, bruh. Yeah, Easter was so fun. Yeah, so I'm gonna gift you something now. Because I'm gonna gift you a battle call. I don't know, it's just emote. But since I haven't messaged you. No. If they say no, that means nothing. No, if they say no, that means rap. If they say yes, that means golden skin.
Oh,
Psych.
And they give it to him. Gurley, absolutely nowhere. Football with Gurley in the 7 yards.
I'm waiting for server.
For the 49ers. Bootleg for Montana. Brent Jones.
Bootleg to Montana. Ooh, such a fan. Joe Montana drinking Fanta. Ooh. Hey. Creep up. John Montana.
Oh man.
Shut up. How much people is in your game?
10.
We're in the same game, bruh.
I'm playing the tournament.
It's not a tournament. If you have it, you want to smash Harry. Exactly. If you have it, you want to smash Harry. I meant Niall.
Niall's so ugly now.
Exactly.
How do you see Niall? Looks like a grown man.
No, that guy's a country singer.
Yeah.
Harry Potter? What did my boys just say?
Harry Potter.
Bruh, Green, we have a 10-point difference.
You do be fresh though.
Harry Potter? It's not a person. We have a 10-point difference.
Mommy pooped again.
No, I have 3.185. Silent! Ah, you see, I got you. I could see the look on your mouth when you... I hate it, freaking, I can't see anywhere. Like, I tried to go to this landing spot, I don't have it unlocked yet. Boy, I couldn't see where it was, so I had to land retail. No, there's a different place. It's like this, I heard that's what... No, I heard, what's it called? There's, what's his name? Crackshot's cabin there. I'm gonna eat curry after this game. No, I don't know. But I don't think so. No, it's like this thing with peanut butter. That's curry. Wait, is it curry? Why is it called curry? That's literally curry. What is that spelled like? Is this like the African? The Korea? The Korea. The language of the Korea. The Korea. Bruh, I landed at the wrong house. I'm not too far. I'm at Crackshot's cabin. It's actually in the middle of the place. Career. Stephen Career. Like, ooh. Ew. Bro, why do you keep... Oh, you just died. Look, the other one. That's a different guy. It says Reaper, so I thought it said Sleeper. Oh, I thought that was also you. Career. Career. Correct. Is that you who just died? No, that's his dude named Spencer. Oh, is that St. James? Oh, I thought that's cute something. I got blue shell. Bro, grenades are the most common stuff in the game. Ooh, a purple scar. And minis and the fifth and the... Ooh. Did you get the point? Bro, I just got a scar. Oh. How'd you kill him? Oh. Well, how'd you, I have more points than you now. I take this out.
At least I beat my meat.
I haven't done that now in 3 days. I'm on my world record pace. No, like this year, like in 5th and 6th grade. My world record. Yeah. Have you ever had blue balls? Have you ever had blue balls? Oh, you know what's hella healthy if you do it like every day? Like not if you do it. No, it's what's it called? It's healthy for your what's it called? Like for boom life. Oh, it's just healthier. Yeah, it is. A boom expert said. that everyone should be doing it on a regular basis. Stroke a chicken. It's healthier for boom boom life. I just said it's actually healthier. So, you want to live a healthy life? Oh, and what's it called? They said the person also said it's you're not gonna go to you won't go to Marquitte's house if you do it there. Like you will not, like that's actually stroking a chicken won't make you go to Marquitte's house. Alright, fine. It won't make you go to Eris's house. It won't make you listen to Little Skies. You not get it yet? Bro, okay. It's not, you're not gonna be going to the fire. Now do you get it? Marquitte's house, Eris's house? I'm so dumb. Are you watching my stream? Ow. No, the experts say these dumb experts said that God is not real. That's so dumb. No, different experts, like Harvard experts. Harvard's trash. Oh, it was on Impulsive. It was on Impulsive. I don't know, I've been just watching hella Impulsive. Do you know what that is? What is it then? Yeah. I've been watching it. It's actually entertaining. Mike is the best, bruh. Nah, I only like watching it because Mike's there. He's hella funny. It's the guests too. It has like I don't like Logan Paul. Whoa, bro. You were team Logan Paul. You thought Logan Paul would win the fight. I don't want to hear it. I was always on KSI side. I was like, KSI will win this fight. That's you, bruh. There's a guy out here. Nah, there's this guy named Mike or Michael, and he's hella funny on this show. What the? No, not you. Bro, you're unfunny. No, not you. What you used to do? Oh, Logan Paul used to play Fortnite. Yeah, he streamed.
Hey guys, welcome back to my Fortnite stream. Trying to get a win challenge.
Oh, Pussy2 played for 24 hours and didn't get a single win. And not this season though, like season 7 or something. Oh, imagine us playing in season 1. Bruh. That'd be so fun, bruh. Those players are worse than bots. Wait! I have to eat after my game. I'm eating stuff like an Oreo. What spot? Bro, none of our the good spots are never in circle because they're all of them are in the edge. Those are where the good spots are. That spot's OP. What are you talking about? I'm gonna be watching your stream while I eat. So I'm gonna be messaging and be like, what if I put? Wait, I'm gonna put knee, right? Like your knee, right, and then grr. Just kidding. Technically, that's not saying it though. Technically, that's not saying it though, right? Whoa! Jordan said that. Jordan said that. What's it called? But all the and then like black people watch. He was like, man, I don't care, cause Jordan's hella funny. Nah, bruh.
It makes sense.
Nah.
It's just the funny people love.
Nah. Bro, chill. It literally is the same thing as saying it.
No, it's not. It's very different.
I literally just tricked you into saying it, bro. I know. It was honest. Wait, like 10 minutes. Why'd you say calf?
It's gonna be 1 minute.
Oh yeah, I should just push someone. Cause actually I'm hella hungry right now. But I didn't eat breakfast. For the stick figure. Shut up, now I don't want to eat. Oh yeah, I don't want to hear it. You eat 5 plates and you're still not full. Bruh. I mean, you have a low metabolism. Now I have a low metabolism thing too now. I never gain weight. No, I gain weight, but it doesn't show. Do you remember what Caleb told us? That thing's a real, dude. I looked it up. Can I just push them on so then they will die? Cause I'm so good at 70 on them. Hey. What did they say? What did the robot say? Yes, I did. Yes, I did. I'ma take you KFC if you got a man. Tell them it's your boy Bang Saudi. Me, I'ma take you KFC. Saudi, if you come with me, I'ma take you KFC. If you got. How do you turn on the robot? I remember I had it before. Found it. Alright, let me test it.
It's your boy Bang Saudi. Won't you come to me? Tell them it's your boy Bang Saudi. I'ma take you
I don't hear anything. How do you delete a comment? How do you delete a comment? How do you delete the comment? How do you delete the comment?
You smell it? I smell an idiot.
How do you delete comments?
Smell that? That's an idiot.
I'm gonna play 2K. If you come with me, I'm gonna take 2K if you